Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about acting. So if you're an actor or you are in any creative career path, that might be useful for you. And today I'm going to be talking about ST Lab. Boom. I remember a time when I had anxiety when I received any self-tapes. It would go like this. I would be living my life happily, hoping for one day to book a job, and all of a sudden I received this email, they call it. It's from Actors Access. My heart started racing a little bit, and I would open it, and there's a self-tape. Usually it has like a due date, do it by Monday, and today, let's say today's Wednesday. So I would be excited and a little bit panicky at the same time. So I would start working at it, and I print the sides and I start working and doing my acting homework. And as I'm doing it, I still have this anxiety somewhere in the back of my mind racing and pushing me to like, hey, do it now, do it now. And I used to do that. I would do self-tape without that much homework or preparation, and I wouldn't book anything. And so I would be doing my homework, and this anxiety would float around. And then I would decided, okay, I'm gonna do it right now. I would set it up, put the background, have a reader, and then I would do it. And then I would submit it, and I would send it over, and I'd be like, okay, now I can complain about it. Meaning, I can say, if I don't book it, I don't know why they didn't choose me. And I wouldn't even look back at the self-tape itself, because deep down I probably knew that I didn't do enough homework. I didn't do a good job. You can always do a better job at your self-tape. But if somebody else comes to me and says, hey, Pavel, can you help me with my self-tape? I would show, yeah, sure. I would take the sides, I would look it up, and it's so easy. I can clearly see what needs to be done, and I'll be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And I can see that the person who is not doing what it's supposed, I can see it's not a character, it's not a person living under imaginary circumstances in the moment. So as a result, I realized, okay, that's not good, I need to get better. But every time I would receive a self-tape, I would get that anxiety in the back of my mind. And I thought, how can I get rid of it? So I realized, okay, I'm going to be doing self-tapes without actual self-tapes, meaning I'm going to be practicing every day to get familiar, to get better at it, to just be calm. Because as soon as I don't have any responsibility, meaning there is not a real project behind, I don't feel that anxiety. But then I realized that it's not fun. Doing it on my own, I don't know. And then I realized that when you're a kid, let's say you have this cheap camera that your parents gave you, you would like to make stuff. You would like to say, hey, John, hey, Billy, hey, Suzanne, let's get together and do like a scene. You want to reenact some acting from films and Broadway shows. You just want to make stuff without even thinking how it looks, and you're not selling anyone, you're just having fun in the moment. So I harnessed that feeling of making stuff as a kid without judging, just having pure fun. So I grabbed my camera, and to begin with, I went into my old self-tapes and I said, well, it's over now. So here's the sides, here's a little scene, let's have some fun with it. How can I shoot this stuff? And I would use the environment around. I wouldn't use the backdrop, and I would be like, oh, it's on a couch, and then this person comes over and this happened, oh my God. And then I start jumping in, and I have generally a lot of excitement to do a scene. I take fun of making stuff and I put it into self-tape. So I practice. It only took me, I'm not kidding, 4 times to do it. And then when the real one popped up, I was already getting used to that type of thinking of like, oh, let's just make fun. And sometimes I would do the same thing. I would just create a little scene. It was a game changer. I still do it all the time. I actually did another self-tape this morning with exactly the same intention. I was like, oh, It's not a self-tape that I need to send by this day. It's the project, and I'm a kid. Let's make it happen. Since I did that, all my self-tapes got much, much better. And do you know what? More importantly, I'm having fun. So now, when I have a self-tape, I'm like, yes, I got it, and I have a project. And when I don't have a self-tape, I make my own. I just come up with a scene and I say, oh, listen, how about this and that? And let's try to shoot, and how can I do it better? What's the better angle? What's the better lighting? Oh, maybe I can shoot outside. It's fun. Guys, I think that's the whole reason why we do what we love, because it's fun. So we gotta stay in a fun zone and get rid of all that business stuff, especially when you're doing it. The business stuff will come later, and I'll do another video about business stuff, how important to separate fun and business in order so it doesn't mix. It's an interesting concept, but I'll make another video about that. Please let me know in the comments below if you like this concept. Maybe you don't like this concept. Maybe you're doing something different. Maybe you don't even have that problem. I talked to my fellow actors, and many of them express the same type of anxiety. So I realized, oh, it's not just me. It's a very common artistic thing. Or maybe you overcame one, and please share it. We all can benefit from this, I call it data. So anyway, I was happy to see you again. Thank you so much for coming. Like it, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be talking about many different things: body, mind, acting, a lot of stuff. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.